In 2024, I'm gonna earn over $1,200 in passive income just by depositing my money into a high yield savings account. And in this video, I'm gonna show you the top paying high yield savings accounts of 2024 from safe and secure national banks that you can choose to put your money in and earn hundreds of dollars for doing absolutely nothing. And if you stay to the end of this video, I'm gonna show you exactly how much money you can earn just by opening up a high yield savings account and depositing your funds. All right, ready? Let's get started. Okay, so the criteria that I used to select these banks is one, they need to be national banks. They need to be available to anyone in the United States. Two, they need to be FDIC insured, which means your money is safe and insured up to $250,000 per depositor in these accounts. Number three, they need to be reputable. So there are a lot of online banks that have popped up recently. You're probably seeing ads for 5, 6, 7% interest rates. A lot of those have weird caveats and restrictions or won't pay over a certain amount of money. They won't pay the interest rate or they have tiered interest rates. I didn't want any of that garbage. I wanted super simple. You get what you put in and you get your money and no fees and no minimums. So there are a minimum to open some of these accounts, like $100, but you don't get charged for not having a certain amount of money in the account and you can earn interest on every dollar you put in. So that is the caveats that I put in place when I selected these in the list. All right, high yield savings accounts are basically just regular savings accounts. They just pay a much better interest rate. And because the Fed has been raising rates, you can now earn upwards of 4 to 4.5% or more putting your money into a high yield savings account versus the 0.5% or so that a regular savings account is paying. So here are the top 7 options. All right, account number 1 is the CIT Bank Savings Connect account. And this is the account I personally use. I opened it earlier this year when it was paying a really great rate compared to others, and it still is paying a solid 4.65% APY. I have personally earned around $400, and in 2024, I will be earning over $1,200 even if I don't put another penny into the account. Now, CIT Bank is owned by First Citizens. They are a solid regional bank. In fact, they're the ones that bailed out Silicon Valley Bank when that bank failed earlier this year. So they're super safe, super secure, and CIT Bank is just their online platform. And I've been using them for a long time. They have a super simple mobile app, and it's just a really straightforward, simple way to earn a lot of money in a savings account. You just need $100 to get started, and then all balances get that full 4.65%. No hoops to jump through, no direct deposit required, none of that stuff. It's a great account and I highly recommend it. All right, account number 2 is the SoFi Checking and Savings account. And don't worry, I will be putting a link below this video in the description where you can access all of these to check them out. And SoFi Checking and Savings is a newer product from SoFi. Now, SoFi you might know as the student loan company. They're an online lender, but they also do mortgages, retirement accounts. They even did crypto for a while, though they're giving that the boot. But they opened a checking and savings account and they're paying a high yield on their savings account, currently at 4.6% APY, which is a solid rate. One cool thing I like about SoFi is they actually give members, any member, right? If you have one of their loans or if you're in their retirement accounts or if you open a checking and savings account, they give their members access to licensed financial advisors for free. So you can get a financial plan and work with these guys and get advice without paying an extra cost. And SoFi even has career coaches, right? So that's just a cool perk and feature of being a SoFi customer. I really like their product. Their app is really, really easy to use. And right now, the SoFi Checking and Savings account, I believe, has a sign-up bonus, and it's around $250 if you deposit funds. You do need to set up direct deposit, and there's a couple of check boxes you gotta, make sure happen. But if you go ahead and do that, then you can earn an extra sign-up bonus as well. So that's SoFi Checking and Savings. Again, SoFi, great company. I like them a lot. All right, account number 3 on the list is the UFB Direct Secure Savings account. And it's actually paying a 5.25% APY, which is the highest one on our list. Now, this isn't my preferred company necessarily, because I've been following high yield savings accounts for a while. I write for very large online financial publications and even my own website on the different high yield savings accounts. And I've been doing it for years. And UFB used to have a lot of hoops you had to jump through. They had some restrictions on the account, such as like a tiered system where, you only earned the highest interest rate on the first amount of dollars you put in, and then it got lower as you put more money in. They removed those restrictions recently, but I could see that possibly changing in the future. But right now, any deposit you put in, you can earn that full 5.25%. There's no account minimums, none of that stuff. So currently, fantastic place to put money to earn the highest interest rate. One thing I did note when I looked up reviews on these guys is some people complained that they used to have a different high yield savings account. Then they launched this new one and didn't tell the old people. So they're still stuck earning a much lower interest rate, and you have to manually call them and move your money to the new one to get the better rate. So again, highest rate on this list, but just make sure you keep an eye on your money if you do choose to go with UFB Direct. All right, number 4 on our list is the Marcus Savings Account. This is a high yield savings account by Goldman Sachs, a very reputable and safe and secure investment firm, and it's currently paying 4.4% APY, which is a solid rate. Now, Marcus is just that. It's just a simple high yield savings account. They do have this one weird caveat. If you're ultra wealthy and you're trying to put over $3 million into a high yield savings account, Marcus won't let you. They actually cap it at $3 million. So sorry, Warren Buffett, you're gonna have to find another high yield savings account. But if you have less than $3 million and you wanna earn a solid rate, Marcus has a 4.4% rate right now. Not bad at all. All right, number 5 on our list is the Wealthfront Savings Account, and it's their cash account that pays 5% APY. Wealthfront is a robo-advisor service, and what that is kind of an automated investment service that uses AI and automation to help you invest your money, and they help you create an online portfolio, and they'll help you set up automatic investments, and they'll rebalance your account for you. And it's a really cool service that kind of acts like a financial advisor, though you're not working with a human, you're just interacting with the app. But they charge like a quarter of the cost of a financial advisor. So I really like the app if you're a beginner investor and you just need to get started. Not bad at all. I personally prefer to manage my own money, to not pay any extra fees to advisors, and to allocate my own funds. But if you're getting started, Wealthfront's not a bad option. Now, their cash savings account is a cash management account that actually has a lot of features like a checking account. It's currently paying 5% APY, which is, again, one of the highest on our list. And there's no minimums, there's no extra fees, none of that stuff. And you don't have to be a robo-advisor customer to join their cash account and earn that 5%. I will say they're probably gonna heavily advertise the robo-advisory service, which is how they make money. And I totally get that. Again, not hating on the company, I like their service. But if you don't wanna get advertised at or have that pop up, you might want to avoid this account. But if you wanna earn a solid rate and you don't mind those advertisements, Wealthfront is a great option. All right, number 6 is the Barclays Savings Account, which is currently paying 4.35% APY. Barclays is a bank that's literally been around since the 1800s. I actually checked out their history. Can trace their ancestry back to like the 1600s, which is insano. But they're a bank out of the Northeast that is just solid, reputable, safe, and secure. They're known for their credit cards, but their savings accounts paying a decent interest rate. So if you just want a no frills, super simple saving account with no minimums, no fees, no hoops to jump through, nothing like that, Barclays Savings is paying a 4.35% rates, and you could just deposit your money and earn passively. All right, number 7 on our list is the Lending Club Savings Account. And Lending Club is an online lender, but they also opened up a savings account option that is paying 4.65% currently. Again, it's another one of those with very low minimums. I think you only need $100 to open the account. There's no extra fees, and they even give you ATM card access. So if you need to get cash out of that high yield savings account, you can use an ATM card at a participating ATM. So again, another super simple account, paying a decent rate with the low minimum. Lending Club Savings is a good option. I wanted to see how much money I would actually earn in this high yield savings account. So I created a super simple calculator, and I'll share it here. You can see I earned almost $400 so far in 2023. It'll probably be closer to $500 by the end of the year. And in 2024 alone, it'll be over $1,200 earned by using the CIT Savings Connect account. So it was a 4.65% interest rate. I popped that up here and put it in. I decided to actually build a calculator, and you could grab a link of this in the description below, and you can use it yourself. It's just Google Sheets. You can make a copy. So you could plug in your interest rate here. So again, I'm using 4.65%. It's what I currently use. And if you just deposit $10,000 into CIT Bank, by the end of the year, you could earn $475 without doing a thing. So plug in your numbers here, choose an account, and figure out which one you want to use and see how much you can actually earn. And you could see if it was just like the regular 0.5% that most savings accounts are paying, you'd only earn $50, which is terrible. But again, just by moving that money into a high yield savings account and earning a higher rate, you just made yourself over $400 in passive income. So highly recommend grabbing a copy of this and plugging your numbers in to see what difference it would make, and then take the action. Sign up to one of these savings accounts, move your money over, and then just let the money compound automatically. But saving money is not enough to really build wealth. You need to invest, which is why I made this video right here on the best way to invest your money into a retirement account that can grow to over $1 million in tax-free income by the time you retire. Check it out.